जीवनं कविभिरीडितं कल्मषापहं श्रवणमङ्गलं श्रीमदाततं भुवि गृह्णन्ति ये बुरिदा जनाः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। O Lord, your gospel is like nectar and bliss, showered upon the pain-stricken lives of suffering humanity. It dispels all the sins and misdeeds of life. It brings spiritual welfare in life. The spiritual beauty, prosperity and grace spreads through and through one who listens to your holy message. They are the real givers in the world who preach and pronounce the nectar of your message to the suffering humanity. Om peace, peace, peace be unto us all. So we are back to the reading of Ramakrishna, Gospel of Ramakrishna. And we are in the middle of the conversation with Ramakrishna visiting Vidyasagar. And his conversation, talk is going on. So it was Sri Ramakrishna, it's quite a long discussion. And here, last time we read, that a man cannot live on, on the roof alone. He come down again. Those who realize Brahman in Samadhi come down also and found that it is Brahman that has become the whole universe and its living beings. That is the experience of a seer of truth. What happens when they come down? Hey, who is sitting there? Why not sit a little backward? Go to the other end so that I can see the face. And that also blocking. Go. Little step. Okay. Yeah, okay. So what is the net result of Brahma Jnana? Not going to anything which is only, Ramakrishna said, the net result of the wisdom of knowledge is what? When you close the eyes, there is the divine, and you open the eyes, you see the same divine. That is the truth. So one spiritual person means a person of experience, means what he sees inside closing the eyes, with eyes open he sees the same reality. Sarvam Brahmamayam Jagat, everything permeated with Brahman. That they say, and the transcendental and immanent in both aspects, with eyes closed and eyes open, they see the same reality. So that's he's saying, that if man cannot stay in the high flight. What is the high flight? High flight of Advaita, Samadhi all the time. He has to come down again to survive and to be an example to the world. If we don't see such people, then how do I know there is a state, like Ramakrishna? If these books we have not read, only we know Samadhi, 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 what impression we could carry, no? But here we find a practical example that one man intoxicated in God, when goes absorbs in Samadhi, and when he comes down, he sees a total different world. Not that way we see. Our vision is not there. It is something beyond that. So, and this Ramakrishna says, those who realize Brahman in Samadhi, they come down also. If they don't come down, then our scripture says that after 21 days, if he remains in that state of Samadhi, that he is not able to come down, then he will never be come down. It is called the Brahmaleen. Brahmaleen. It gets loyal, merged into Brahman. But normally, Jivan Muktas, they get a glimpse of that and then again come down. So that is the proof that Brahma Gyan is live with us. So they sometimes go to that plane, and Ramakrishna is to come down for the good of humanity. And normally others come back because of the prarabdha karma. So long the body continues, in between, in a split moment, in a fraction of a moment, one can have experience. No, it does not need, all this preparation is needed so much, but to have a experience, it can come split second. As Ramakrishna gave the example, the dark room, which was there for thousands of years, suppose a room, you strike one matchstick, and the light goes away, and when the darkness goes away, split second. So that is a split second, spiritual experience is split second. But who can stay there for longer or lesser is called Brahmavid, Brahmavid Bara, Brahmavid Bariyan, Brahmavid Barishtha. There are gradation among the Brahmagyanis. There are gradation among the millionaires, no? There are gradation among the billionaires. Who is Elon Musk, no? And others are also there. Billionaires in the group, but who is much more higher? So that is the Brahmavid Barishtha. They are established in that highest level. So when they come down to Samadhi and find that Brahman that has become the universe and is living being, a very important word. Brahman has become. This is your Vijnanavada talking about. Finding the same reality, consciousness, nothing but consciousness, nothing but water. Nothing but water in the form of ripple wave. Diving deep into the ocean, it is water. And when he comes up in the wavy turmoil of the surface, he sees the water. We only see the wave, but he sees it is the same water. Only it is a playful mood. It is a non-playing mood. In Samadhi it is non-playing. But when you come down and see the wave movement of this activities in this world, it is not you, me, separate. It is not, it is apparent, what is called superimposition, because of that we see the difference. But it is really, in reality, it is the only one, only in different shapes and forms. That's why it is said, what you see outside is Satchitananda plus name and form. Name and form, if you can wipe out, then in you is Satchidananda, in me is Satchidananda, the table is Satchidananda, this is Satchidananda. Only we give name, this is called the lamp, and it has a form that distinguishes my name and my form, your name and your form. So every month, if we can wipe out the name and form side, everything will be only Satchidananda, Satchidananda, Satchidananda. But when you see the name and form, it is Satchidananda itself taking that shape. He has become. It's a very, when a word is become, he has become. He does not become, but what you see apparently, that apparent vision, it is Satchidananda. There is nothing. The gold. You see the gold and the ornament and the design. Designs are all different, but all these designs are made by gold. So the knower of truth, Brahmagyani, will be in the state of experience and they come down. When you touch that what you call philosopher's stone, what happens when you come down, you see the same thing everywhere. Ramakrishna said that is like a, he says Naba legacy. Naba means jaundice. If one has a jaundice, they see everything is yellow. There is problem in doctor is here. Is it not? Jaundice, if I have jaundice, I will see everywhere yellow. It is not yellow, but my eye has been. So the Brahmagyani's eye changes. This eye remains the same. They see the same. They will not mistake Kiran for Nish. Nish is Niskiran, Niskiran. But they will say, it is of gold, made of gold. It is of Satchidananda, it is Satchidananda. Only difference is that we are fools. We don't see the Satchidananda, we see the person. individuality, separation, and name and form. And we are all different in name and form. And Sri Ramakrishna says that that is the Brahmajnani's beautiful position, that whether they are there, they are in absorbed in Satchidananda. When they come down, this more playful mode, Satchidananda playing. It is, so Brahman is as if playing in the world. In the musical scale, there are the notes. Yeah? Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, la, ni, sa. Sa. Sa is low sa and big sa, up sa. So there are different known and on the range, it is in the musical note. But one you can, Ramakrishna will say that one cannot keep one's voice on the knee scale a long time. That you cannot go to up scale, but you cannot stay there long. Then you again come back, again go back, again come back, again go back. That makes the music. Otherwise a monotony, no? Brahman is not monotony, but it appears to us if there is no variation, that is a monotony. So here, that is the music of life. The spiritual life begins after Nirvikalpa Samadhi here. Swami Brahmananda said, spiritual life begins after Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Meaning what? Going to the knee, and then you can enjoy the reeds you play. Nidha, pa, ma, pa, ga. I forgot all those, this different tal, ragas. So it is all this sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, only permutation and combination of that, and they're making the music. So the music of life starts from there. We don't enjoy spiritual life. We are all struggling for spiritual life, to get a glimpse of that joy. But when one can mature and practice such discipline, then they can see the divinity within in such a way, transcending all these levels and reaching the highest plight. And then when they come down, they become gold. As a result, they understand spirituality. They see God everywhere, in the plant, the killer and the killed. We get overwhelmed. What is going on? A person is so brute, and why creating so much trouble? It is God playing with God, whom to blame? Then we understand Bhagavad Gita. That Atman cannot be killed, Atman cannot be burnt, and who is killing? Killer is also Brahman, and killed is also Brahman. Killer and kill. So it is a play fun going on. You are playing with your own shadow. So this is the joy of life. Then suffering is no suffering. Joy is not so much joy in the sensate level we joy in experience. It is bliss, 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 bliss everywhere. Wonderful idea. That's the beauty of...
Spiritual life begins once you attain nirvikalpa samadhi?
That is Raja Maharaj said, not for us. Our spiritual life begins when? We say, okay, I was busy with my activity, now I come to the temple. That's the spiritual life begin. I got this mantra, the initiation, that's spiritual life begin. I started little meditation and I am really focusing more on my the practices. I am beginning. It is all our different levels of beginning. But actually, spiritual enjoyment. Spiritual life is all enjoyment. We are all seeking for enjoyment, no? But this enjoyment, all petty enjoyments are fractional and momentary because it is in time, space and causation, limited in that realm. I, me, you, thou, me, all these distinctions that make it so much different. So, it is the ego, the ego does not vanish altogether. For a Brahmajnani, they keep, that's why called, they keep the ego of pure ego. Jnani, they have ego. Ramakrishna said, I'll go, and he's speaking all these things. Without ego, how can he speak? But that ego is pure ego. Pure mind, pure buddhi, and pure ego are same as Brahman. When your mind becomes pure, then your mind is not the old mind like me, like us, what we are. Our mind is not pure. That's why, because that's not pure, we don't see God. We see the play of the three gunas, and we do not know that the gunas are playing. We know, we blame the person. This man is bad. No one is bad, no one is good. All are Brahman. Only gunas are playing, taking possession of us and playing with me. Sometimes you are compassionate, your sattvika quality. Someone you are angry and someone is arrogant and this. It's a rajas. Tamas is much worst, downgrade, mean qualities of life. No? But it is, don't blame anyone. No one to blame. Everyone is Satchidananda. Only play of the gunas. Gita says, Guna guneshu vartanta iti mattvana sajjate. You know that is the play of the gunas. And guna is playing with gunas. Anger, you are angry, I am angry. Anger is fighting with anger. Raja is Raja. Why do you blame me or you? You are Satchidananda, I am Satchidananda. And that's a beautiful idea. If we can really take that, Swami Premashananda Maharaj used to say, how to spiritualize your life in different ways you can do. This is one way. When we get mad with somebody, when they are, I am right, you are wrong, this is that, we go on, okay to okay. Okay, don't be very blaming anyone. You are pure, I am pure. Only your Rajaguna, my Rajaguna, or your Sattaguna, my Tamaguna, they are fight with the gunas and guna. So if you say, no, everyone will be happy. Suppose someone is mad with me, I say, your Rajaguna is now fighting with mine. So you will not mind. But if I say, why? You are angry with me? How can you do that? Then I will be angry, he will be angry. There is no end of it. But this is also another way of just making the life, understanding true perspective. It is, we are all pure soul, pure Satchidananda. Only gunas are playing with the gunas. And guna is reacting with the gunas. No. So, sattvika quality acting with tamas quality is one reaction will be there. Tamas quality with rajas quality will be another. So all the play of our life is only guna, guneshu vartante. It is gunas are engaged in with the gunas. Guna, guneshu vartante. Iti mattva, thinking thus, na sajjate, don't get attached to anything. So don't blame the person. You are good, but your Rajaguna is now. You are good, but your Sattaguna is working. Now you are meditating, your Sattaguna is now meditating. You are very lovingly helping somebody, your Sattaguna is working. No? Oh, you are tamas, you are lazy, I don't want to do anything. Okay, the Tamaguna is working. So you are good, but Tamaguna has, like a ghost, take possession of us. So that's why blame the gunas. And the gunas are the prakriti. Prakriti makes the three gunas, no? Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. These are all they comes in the prakriti. And Purusha is the consciousness. Purusha is always pure and effulgent and full of bliss. This has nothing to do with the gunas, its effect and anything. It appears, but it goes away. So this is the beautiful idea. Then Sri Ramakrishna says, they keep some ego. But that ego is a sattvika ego, pure ego, transparent ego. Our ego is clouded ego. And a knower of truth, when they comes down, their ego becomes transparent ego. They can see the Satchidananda. They can have a difference, they have a separation, but separation at the same time, visibility is clear. Our visibility is totally blurred. We don't see at all God. Do you see? So ego does not vanish altogether. The man coming down from Samadhi perceives that it is Brahman that has become the ego, the universe and living beings. This is known as Vijnana. This is called the Vijnana. Jnana, 3 states are there. We live in 3 states. One is called the Ajnana. We are now in Ajnana because we analyze intellectually, but name bhati kinchit. Every day we pray in the evening prayer. Oh Lord, I know all these things, but nothing is reflecting in my heart. Oh Ramakrishna, please help me. I have no other refuge. We pray every day. So, name bhati kinchit, it does not reflect in my heart. So, this is the Ajnana state. Ajnana, then Jnana. Jnana, now intellectually I know. This is Jnana. As you are talking about, Jnana. We are all talking about Jnana state. But now you transcend that Jnana state and go to a state when you experience, you see God. Swami Vivekananda inspired talks, he says, that we are seeing this table, before seeing the table you see God, and then you see the table. You see the gold first, and then you see the ornament second. And there are different philosophies. Some will say, no, there is something, that's why you see gold. But gold is the substance, because of that you see the ornament. If there is no gold, an gold ornament will not be possible. So these are the examples to understand the depth of this state of Big Jnana. Big Jnana is a state when you see that same consciousness, same Satchidananda permeated everywhere, in every corner. And it is all pulsating, all the dance of Khelati Bhagavan Brahmande. Bhagavan, then you will see Bhagavan Khelati is playing in Brahmande, in this Brahmando. Ramakrishna is to see Mother everywhere. Mother everywhere, even Ma is this, Ma is that. So good, bad, everything is Ma. There is no other, nothing. And then this gold design, good design, bad design. So it is very simple. Gold is gold. But design may be so ugly, design may be so beautiful. So that is happening in the name and form. So that's why it says that Jnani is one state, and when he comes down, he sees God everywhere, and that is the enjoyment of life. Then, if you know that you are going to watch a movie or something, some of your friend is playing there. So you will not see his intensely the acting, how he's acting, you will be interested in that. You know the person and you know that he is acting. Understand? If that person is known to you, then you enjoy more. My friend is acting this way. Friend is friend. I know him very well. I know his nature, I know how he works, how he talks. No? But when he is playing, how he's played very nicely today, he has acted perfectly. So that is the acting part. God is acting. Same one reality, splitting himself into diverse forms and names, playing. And he himself playing with himself. Like you playing with the birds when they sit on a mirror, what happens? There's pecking. And the pecking to whom? He's pecking to himself. No. But the bird does not know that. We are also pecking to each other, to yourself. It is you only the reality. And also I can give you in another gross example. Suppose you are in a room, that's my favorite example. Let's say 1 million pieces of glasses are of different curvature is put there, no? And you make a little gesture. And see how many reactions. Is it reaction? But you are seeing the reflection. Because of the mirror. And mirror is the ignorance or gunas or I, ego, whatever term you give. Because of that, and we are playing with whom? We are making that gesture to whom? I am doing to myself, for fun. So that's why then no one is killed, no one is protected. It is all God's play going on. Ramakrishna said, so much suffering. Ramakrishna said, so much suffering in the world. He said, who is suffering? God is suffering. He himself is suffering. So God himself is suffering in this form, and in one form he is suffering, another form he is sympathizing, another form he is torturing himself. So it is all God's fun going on. That's the big Jnana state, they understand. That's why they can withstand. Some people, suppose this recent fire, the recent snowstorm, or some political situation is creating so much trouble to others. We see what is going on. Really, for us, dualistic religion will not be able to solve this problem. They will have to say, God is sleeping now, no? Right? He has no other business. Putting us into trouble and he is sleeping. Then said, that means God can be blamed. But some dualistic religion will come to protect God. No, God is good. No, God does not do that. But Vedanta has a clear idea. It is God. It is nadatte kasachit papam. It is nothing else happening. It is a all delusional thing. Your ignorant mind, your clouded mind is giving the vision of this duality. And you are seeing who is going to kill whom. It is only if there is only one. When you see it duality, it is in ignorance. Or after knowledge you see, it is his play going on. The same ocean, Pacific Ocean, is playing in millions and billions and trillions of what you call waves, bubbles, its foam, etc. So this is the play of the Lord. The path of knowledge leads to truth, as does the path that combines knowledge and love. The path of love too leads to this goal. The way of love is as true as the way of knowledge. All paths ultimately lead to the same truth, but as long as God keeps the feeling of ego in us, it is easier to follow the path of love. So bhakti and jnana, this is always contradiction, no? Those who don't understand, they say, bhakti is the highest. Jnana is the lowest. You go to the Hare Krishna ideal, and they will say, Jnana, you go to Vedanta. Mayavadi. Because they say Maya. And you go to the Jnanis, so-called Vedanta, hey, bhaktas, they only sing and dance and forget that. Both are missing the ground. But if you follow really path of bhakti, loving God move, your mind will be clear. And then ultimately a state will come. You will see jaha netra pade, taha Krishna spure. Spontaneously it will happen. Vaishnava literature is telling that. As you love God so intensely and you fall in love with it, then your mind is getting clean. Simple thing is mind and intellect and ego are all getting clear and clear. So then what will happen? Here is getting Brahma Jnana, seeing God everywhere. Vaishnava sadhakas say, jaha netra pade, wherever your eye beholds anything, sees anything, taha, at that point, in that object, Krishna, the Lord Krishna, reveals himself. Krishna Maya Jagat. Everything is full of Krishna. There is nothing but Krishna. So what is the difference? You are saying Krishna, I am saying Brahman. What is the difference? You mean one Krishna here, another Krishna there, and in the gap there is no Krishna? Is it like that? Or is it Krishna consciousness? No. Ajani ISKCON is consciousness, Krishna consciousness. The terminology is very perfect. Krishna consciousness. That we should be aware of Krishna in everything and anything and everything. There is nothing but Krishna. And there is nothing but Brahman. What is the difference? You follow the path and try to purify the heart. And Vedanta also. I am not the body, not the mind. I see the things. There's not this. Go on. And then reach the knee. Sa re ga ma pa dha ni. Purify. And they stay there from some time. There is no sa re ga ma. It's only ni. In the state of samadhi. And when you come back, you get refined. You get purified. And then with purified eye, you see sarvatra, sarvam khalu idang brahma. Upanishad says, sarvam, all these, khalu means surely, certainly, idam, what you see, sun, moon, stars, galaxies, this table, floor, human, trees, plants, animals, sarvam, khalu idam, it is Brahman. So, experience becomes the same. So, say, Ramakrishna is the synthesizer here. It is a contradiction is going on for thousands of years, and people are fighting unnecessarily with each other. Even in Hindu faith, you go, you are a Shaivite, and I am a Vaishnavite. Shaivas will not see the face of Vaishnavas. You know? What is that story? The devotee of Vishnu. He was a devotee of Vishnu. And so, he gave us incense to Vishnu. And he saw that next, the smoke is going little to next deity Shiva. So he's going to stop the nostril so that he does not get it. He does not get it. The incense should go only to Vishnu and not to Shiva. So Shaivite cannot tolerate the Vaishnavas. Christians cannot tolerate the others. Islam cannot tolerate this person, that person, this. Even within Christianity, Methodist and Presbyterian and this and that, so much. Even Presbyterian, even in that so many divisions, they don't like each other. So, see, go on and on and on and on. This is called spiritual life. And this is called religious life. And people fight with that dog. All the life fight going on. But no one is fighting here. And only the fight should be, see, there is only one. Whatever path you follow. So, take the path of bhakti. And best is, blend these two. We say four, jnana, karma, yoga, bhakti. But in a simpler language, we can say, jnana, misra, bhakti. And Narada is Jnana Misra Bhakti. Knowledge blended with bhakti. That is Swami Vivekananda's language, very sweet. I shall give you dry, hard reasons. Reasoning is dry. The Jnana, not this. Are I will eat good food, but not this, it is temporary. I want to see something, but not this, it is temporary. I want to hear something, oh, this is temporary. Get out. Everything. Get out. So, this is dry, hard reasons. Not the body, not the mind. Dry. That's why there is no sweetness in it. No Rasagulla. Rasagulla, it is not. Don't take, because it is temporary. Ice cream, it is temporary. Don't get attached. Say everything, give up. Then, dry, hard reasons. Softened in the sweetest syrup of love. It is dry. Now soften. Put in the syrup of love. I love God. See, then you mix with it, then the dryness of the Vedantic, so-called Vedanta analysis will be sweeter. Because there is not this, but Chidananda Rupa Shivoham. Add that aspect with your, not this. Otherwise, only not this will take you to void. And you cannot survive in the world. You'll be dry, hard-hearted, mean, unkind person. Because your heart will be stopped. You will not feel for anyone. You will not, how to improve your mind, you will be failing that. So, that's why Shankara's, Naham this, but Chidananda Rupa, Shivoham. So these two should go simultaneously. And the thinking, that is the blending, love for that Satchidananda and rejection for this. That's a student life, we have to reject something to get something. So this, but blending is the best thing. Swami Vivekananda, Ramakrishna came in this age. That's why he's called the avatar of harmony. Harmonizing avatar. So that this world is so much bloodshed, so much things are going on. If they could have understood little this philosophy, life would have been so blissful. Swamiji said that that's why I say I shall go to the mosque and pray with the Muslims, no? and we go to the church and to the forest with the Hindu sages and enjoy the bliss of God in so many. We go to different restaurants. Why? To taste food. But why this taste versus that taste? Why we go? To enjoy the same energy, but through one taste, another food, another taste. So in spiritual life also, it can be enjoyed. Bhakti, enjoy. That's why Swamiji's idea is very, very unique idea. My children, they will be just now be engaged in high spiritual analysis, Vedantic analysis, no? And high Vedanta, what you call, reasoning. And next moment they will be steeped in meditation. Mind goes deep into it. Next time they will be crying and weeping in the name of God. Next time we will be engaged in deep action, go to the marketplace to sell the vegetables grown in the garden. So they will be taking equally, and everyone will be there meditative and prayerful. So this is the religion of new religion. The old religion says that he is an atheist who does not believe in God, but the new religion says he is an atheist who does not believe in himself. This message should be learnt again and again. We sometimes feel that we are worthless, we are this. No, you do something. What worthless? You are divine. So, believe in your divinity, believe in yourself, not the ego, but to the real ego, real I. So, here this idea that the path of love too leads to the goal. If anyone loves God with tearful eyes, that is his major emotion. If that works there, yes, that is a path. But you cannot do that all the day, no? When you have to go for work, we will be mixed with other people. Therefore, Vedanta says, this Ramakrishna Vedanta says, yes, you do that prayer when you are in your shrine room and you are alone and you have time to do that. When you come out in the work, think that you are serving the same Lord. That is also spiritual. Make that spiritual. Every moment make it spiritual. But here we are taking twofold, that Bhakta also leads to the same experience, Jnani also sends it. Because ultimately they become absorbed in God. The little self, Bhakta's self, will be merged into the bliss of that Krishna. And that Krishna then form goes away. You listen to all the experiences of the sages. The personality melts into the impersonal reality. See, most of the time people say, this had a vision. What is the vision? Oh, the image become bright and brilliant, and it become radiant, and light, and you forget the form. Form is forgotten and it goes to the formless absolute. Even devotion. Ramakrishna's first vision. Ramakrishna in Dakshineshwar, his first vision is seeing the Mother Kali, no? While he is trying to kill himself, and then suddenly the vision. He did that exact experience. He saw the mother's image, then he saw it is ready, living like you and me, with the eyes blinking like that, and then it became radiant, and the radiance then percolated to the walls and temple and everything is merged into the ocean of light. Where is Mother then? Mother with the form, where is she? She merged into cosmic reality, and then what happened? And she lost himself to that, and he plunged into that infinite ocean of bliss. And he lost himself. He lost his outer consciousness. That day and next day. The Lila Prasanga, the divine place, says that Sarvadevananda Swami wrote that day and the next day he is totally lost into that cosmic light and ocean of consciousness. Down. So it is called Samadhi. So what is this path? He was not analyzing real, unreal, but end result of bhakti sadhana is taking to the same goal. And he, again, when Totapuri came, see, he did the same thing. Totapuri said, not this, mind is sticking here. Mother's image is coming. What mother? No mother. Cut it. And then he actually in one stroke, he broke that barrier and mind went into the absolute. And he was absorbed in that samadhi, nirvikalpa samadhi. Totapuri was startled to see, my God, how it is possible. It took me 40 years to practice this. And this Ramakrishna did it in 3 days. Huh? So sure, then he brought his mind down. So experience is the experience. So this is very unique thing to understand. Bhakta does not go one place, Jnani does not go to another place. If in the journey, when the journey ends, we reach the same destination, same experience. And when they come down, that's also I am saying. Just now we heard that it is Vijnana state, Brahman, Brahman, Brahman everywhere. Bhakta says Krishna, Krishna everywhere. Ramakrishna says Ma, Ma, Ma everywhere. Ma virajen sarva ghate. Kali panchasat varnamai. Borne, borne rupa dhare. In every alphabet, everything, it is mother, 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 mother. Manabali bhajo kali ichha hoy tor je achare. So, to transform our whole experience into ourselves, to transform ourselves, and that transformation will bring this experience. That is to the bhakti or jnana is not better for journey, to make it a quick journey. We can sometimes be bhakta, sometimes be jnani, sometimes be karma yogi. But see, we have to understand, God is only one. What we call in God in dualistic language, that is the same witness consciousness, that is the Satchidananda self. But someone's tendency may be very strongly bhakta. Okay, you practice bhakti more. Someone's maybe more of jnana. Okay, do that. Day and night analysis. They call Sravana Manana Nididhasana. All the time contemplate on that. I am not the body, not the mind. Yes, hammer, 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 if that is your call. But you need not have to convert others, or you need not have to say he is bad or she is bad because she is doing dualistic worship. But the question is that if sincerely it goes, it will lead to that goal. The big Jnani sees Brahman is immovable and actionless, like Mount Sumeru. This universe consists of the 3 gunas, Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. They are in Brahman, but Brahman is unattached. Again, is 3 gunas, talking the Sankhya philosophy will be much appropriate. Thakur puts here 3 gunas are Maya. So, that is, Brahman does not move, but actionless. The universe appears to move. Why? It is play of the 3 gunas are going on. Nothing happens. The screen in the movie remains unchanged, white all the time. But movement is happening in the real, and that projection is on the white screen. And you don't see the white screen, but you see only the play going on. You don't see God, the background white skin behind all this play. Only our life is like a reel moving, no? One reel gone, another. One episode is coming. One episode from morning, when we woke up in the morning today, we do not know what episode will come. The one episode came in the morning. Then we woke up and then we did this and did that. That is all reel is coming. But it's going back, finish. Another coming, another coming, another coming. But it is happening because the screen is there. If the screen is not there, projection will not be holding on to. So our all activity on the ground of consciousness is happening. We do not see that, but we see the effect, and that is the effect of the 3 gunas. So Sri Ramakrishna says, to see the world as a play of the 3 gunas. And 3 gunas are not permanent, are not real. It is an apparent appearance. It is called Maya in Vedanta. It is called Prakriti in Sankhya philosophy. So whatever name you give, it is imperfection in the mind, or Shuddha Mon, you describe in that way. So, he who is beyond the three gunas, the big Jnani further sees that what is Brahman is the Bhagavan, the personal God. They also see Brahma, Vishnu, they're all there, his personal God. It's the same in another form, He who is beyond the three gunas is the Bhagavan, which is 6 supernatural powers. Living beings, the universe, mind, intelligence, love, renunciation and knowledge are all these manifestations of his power. So in the world, living beings, we are as we are living beings, and she says the universe, this whole galaxies and stars, this universe, our little mind, our intelligence, our love for objects, or the love, the emotion, the detachment idea, renunciation, knowledge, everything, all are manifestations of his power. Even good and bad, everything is his, because we are non-existing. Ramakrishna said, the Lord's play, it is God's play, but we are suffering. No? If someone says, it is God's play, the fire, God's play, God is playing, okay. But God's play, my house is gone. I lost my home, where shall I sleep? This is my trouble. Then Ramakrishna said, who are you? You have no existence. It is all God. So why are you saying I? It's a very high level of discussion. It should not be told to people who are suffering now. They will have to be spoken differently. The ultimate truth is this. It is all God's doing going on. You are born by the will of God. You get your whole life, the journey is going on by his own cosmic will. We are only just, we are now nobodies, we are just robots, as designed and put to get work. So each robot is working in its own way. But the designer and the controller is somewhere. Yes, is some person, but it is not person, it is the cosmic consciousness, which is the background of all relative activity. If an aristocrat has neither house nor property, or if he has been forced to sell them, one does not call him an aristocrat anymore, or laugh. God is endowed with 6 supernatural powers. If he were not, who would obey him? So God is sort of Oishwarja, 6 Oishwarjas, this power. God has the power by which he is playing all this. Just as see how picturesque is this universe, how many things there are, the sun, moon, stars, how many varieties of living beings, big and small, good and bad, strong and weak, some endowed with more power, some with less. So these are see the universe, beautiful. Universe is beautiful for whom? Who is detached. Play is beautiful for whom? When there is a game, or athletes are playing, no? Who can enjoy? Who can enjoy? The Dodger Stadium you go and see some play. Who can enjoy? Who is detached? And who suffers? Who is attached to this party or that. So in our life also, we are all free, but all suffering comes because my attachment. I like this, I hang on to that, and don't want to let go. And others, they just hanging on and hating another. So love and hate, duality is playing. But if you see this Lord playing everywhere, whom to hate, whom to love. So this is the only Jnanis can enjoy the world. Bhaktas can enjoy the world. Or meditators can enjoy the world. Or the real karma yogis can enjoy the world. We are only here to suffer. Because we are attached to this. This is my liking. This is my naturally, if you say I like this, naturally you don't like something else. You must have to accept one side. I dislike this means I like something else. So this is the play of the mind going on. So long we are in the play, in the hand of this puppet. And thus we have to dance. To go beyond that puppeteer's hand is to see that try to see the divine everywhere and the play of the gunas going on. That means Bhakta will say, play of the gunas, Bhakta will say God's will. It's happening why? God's will. Who am I to say? Why that young boy died yesterday? He's only maybe 10 years boy. Other people is living 110, 105. Oh, it is God's play. What can you say? What you can do? What power you have to think about anything? So if one can accept his God's play, see, immediately his heart is full, is free. And why it has happened? Why not this? Why not this? You go on whole life, you cry and weep. Every day you will ultimately cannot sleep. Even sleeping pill will not allow to sleep, and then you become insomnia, then you'll suffer the whole life. You hold on. Why? You find a meaning of it. There is no rhyme and reason in the happening of life. It is happening, if you say by your karma, or you say by cosmic will. Accept something. Or by the three gunas play. Take any philosophy you like. No philosophy is permanent and absolute. For someone, karma philosophy may work well. These three gunas formula may work in their mind. Someone, God's play going on. Okay, oh Lord, I do my best. That's also your power, will. And then rest I give it to you. See, this is be sincere whatever way you like. But be free from these entanglements of life. This suffering is painful. Already we are suffering so much. And still, after reading all these things, still we hang on. And never let go. Never learn to let go. Let go. What is there? What am I to lose? I am being peaceful. I will get the benefit of peace if I can really give out our little attachment. I am attached to something. How much glorify yourself? Don't be fool yourself. You hate something means you love something. And you love God, then it's okay. Then if you love God, you cannot hate anyone. So if anything going on, analyze. Where is the mistake? Where is the hole? Where is the leak? That example that someone is putting the water from the canal to their paddy field. And at the end of the whole day's work, manual. Nowadays machine has come. In villages we saw in our time, the farmers will be putting the water bucket by bucket, and work so hard whole day, and to see at the end the water is all gone. Where did it go? Are you block the leaks? Wherever there is some hole, block them first. Then start building water. And then all your labor is going on in somewhere hole. So where is that hole? And that is the point. We have to understand that we will have to surrender to God, God's will, if you believe in that theory. If you say, my karma has, okay. Some people will say, my karma has brought this suffering. Okay, let it go. I am paying up my loan. Is it not good? Say, I have $10,000 loan. And I am to be very austere. To cut my other expenses so that I can pay $100 this month, $200 next month. So you have to be austere. So when you suffer, Bhakta will say, I am doing austerity. My old bills are being paid up. So I am becoming free. And after paying your bill, you will be happy. You are a free soul. So karma can be taken in that way. My bad karma, okay, whatever happened, I am paying up my bill. Okay? And that's why I am austere. Okay, happy, accept. So take philosophy whichever philosophy suits you, only make yourself free. So this is spirituality. Yeah? So we can end here today. So, Sri Ramakrishna is very direct. He's we have to do practice. That is, spiritual life is practice. How much we talk and how much vigilance should be there to watch our own mental attitudes, what we are thinking. That's why spirituality is so personal. Community can help us, but it can teach us also. But we have to do that. Our action is our action. So our responsibility goes on there if we want to get out of this turmoil and to have this state of Vijnana. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna everywhere, Holy Ma, Ma, Ma everywhere, or Brahman, Brahman everywhere. Whatever you say, go to the Ashtavakra. I am that eternal witness, I am the consciousness, I am the support of all. I have become everything. I in me is the whole world, and I am in everything. Go, take one verse and meditate on that. That means when you are doing that, you are detaching. You are detaching from other things. Your mind is becoming purified. So, practice, that is the suggestion. Now one question has come. How can householders practice Advaita Vedanta of not the body, not the mind, and driving to work, eating breakfast without being hypocritical? Yes, not hypocritical. We can eat. That we can say that I am feeding the body. I am not the body, but I am to work through the body. That's why I am feeding the body. But I am not the body. You use the house. Why can you not paint the wall? Why can you not decorate the room? This is the room. You are staying in this room. So you should have to take care of the room. Therefore, give breakfast, give lunch to the body. I am that does not mean that you are not in samadhi. If you are in samadhi, then don't feed. That's okay. No lunch, no breakfast, nothing. And the other people will come to take care of you. God will send some people, no? Ramakrishna, when he was in samadhi, Hridaya Ram he was there to take care of, or some other person. But so long you have the body consciousness, yes, feed the body, give good rest, think that this is the body is helping me to reside in this, to experience that knowledge. With this spirit we can do. So, if you don't feel comfortable with Advaita thought that I am Atman, I am Brahman, you think I am Lord's child, I am his servant, Deho Buddhya tu dasosmi. I am Deho, so I am Das. Oh Lord, you are the master, I am your child. So my life is to serve you. I am serving to this body. The brother ass. This body is ass. You have to work through this horse. You whip it to get the work done. But feed that before that. Give some food. Does deep contemplation ever transform into samadhi? A deep contemplation means nididhasana, if you say. Sravana manana nididhasana. At the end of nididhasana, when there will be no more any effort, that will be the experience. Even to practice nididhasana is a practice. But when one is expert in that, and his practice, as no more practices, glides into that reality, then who will say it is nididhasana even? Therefore, nididhasana is actually samadhi if it is really total loss of ego on I consciousness. So it comes in twinkling of an eye. Yes, that's true. That realization does not take long time to come. Preparation takes all the time to come. No? Suppose one is climbing the top of the mountain, Everest, no? Even you are 1,000 feet down the top, you have not reached the goal. You are, say, 10,000 feet only up in the Himalaya, you are not reached. And you are only 50 feet away from the top, there also you are struggling. When you reach that zero, no gap, then who will say there is nididhasana anymore? Sravana manana nididhasana, that nididhasana word, there is nobody to talk about that. So, when one goes into that level, that experience is very common. And that is the experience. Very rarely people go there. How many people can climb Everest, no? Yeah. And Everest climbing, spiritual life is climbing Everest. Journey is very tough. So much storm comes. Sometimes path is missed. It takes us away. So spiritual life is very sincere and effort. Every day we'll have to continue till we reach the goal. Another question, we have to transcend book knowledge, all forms of God, Guru, and to enter Samadhi or oneness. Is this correct? Yes. We'll have to transcend everything. Books and these learnings and the forms of gods and goddesses we worship. There will be nothing in that absolute, only one reality. And that is that. Even I will not be there. Where will be my gods and goddesses? Where will be my gurus? Where na guru nisisham? Shankaracharya said, no? That I have no guru. I have no disciple. I am Chidananda Rupa. I am Chidananda. In that state, there is nothing. Who is Guru? That's why they used to say, give the fees first. After, because why? Because if you get Brahmajnana, then who is Guru, who is disciple? I lose my fees. Another question, Vivekananda says that in Mother Kali there is a union of the blissful and terrible aspect. What is the reason for mother to have a terrible aspect? Yes, mother is terrible. You mothers know how you are terrible sometimes. Sometimes mother is very sweet to the child. And sometimes mother is also very, shows anger, no? It is not, mother loves the baby most, no. But and if she thinks that you are not doing rightly, so he shows her frowning face. But that is not to damage the child, but only for the good. And our mother also have both the aspects. No, in our childhood, remember everyone's childhood. How your mom told you, what your mom, all the time sweet. Sometimes, hey, don't do it. Can't do that. I stopped you not to go there, again you are going. No? So, and sometimes mom is taking the baby in her lap, no? And very kissing and all this. That's also going on. So both are the aspect of mother. You know, what context it has, only she knows why. But there is a meaning behind it. When we have deep sleep, wake up, we realize we had deep sleep. And that is the pure consciousness. No. When we have the deep sleep, wake up, we realize we had deep sleep, and that is the pure consciousness. No, deep sleep experience is not pure consciousness. If it is pure consciousness, then you are a Brahmajnani. Deep sleep, there is a separation of veil of ignorance is still there, fine maybe there. Every day we go to that place in deep sleep where the light is behind and there is a covering in front. So it does not allow me to see it one-on-one. There is a veil. That's why Susupti is not, the difference between Susupti and Brahmajnana is this. Brahmajnana, this light behind the susupti is penetrated there. And you, with conscious mind going there. In deep sleep, you are unconscious. You are sleeping in the bed. You forgot the outside world. Dream is also gone. So you are in deep unconscious mood. And that mind is trying to reach there. Mind does not know anything, but came very close, like here. I am touching it. I can feel the warmth. But I cannot feel the film inside. There is a barrier there. So, that is, susupti is not equal to samadhi. There is difference. Then why are you not realizing Brahman when waking up from that state, even if it is not purposeful? It was not purposeful. Only realization of Brahman comes when your mind is awake. I am with my awake. I am now awake, so I can see you people here. If I am in deep sleep, you will be here. Shall I recognize you? No. I will not recognize you. Neither our dream people will be recognized. I cannot do anything. I say I do not know anything. There is no personality, no name, no form, nothing. Only that object is gone. And subject is in a deep comatic state. The mind is sleeping. So that's why meditation is the process we go, mind, aware mind, conscious mind. You're thinking of God, aware and feeling the presence of the divine, and deeper concentration, forget time, space, causation, everything, and then like Ramakrishna, one can go deeper and deeper and deeper, and only in that consciousness, the mind is alert. Every experience is coming, and people can see the reaction in the physical body. Thrill of joy and other things, tears are rolling down. He is not aware. He is getting absorbed in his own identity with the inner reality. And then a state will come when everything will be lost. You will be lost, and that is called samadhi. So there is a mind, conscious movement of the mind. And sleep time is a sleeping mood. And mind does not know what is happening because there is an ignorance. It is not awake. So meditation, that's why you see two obstacles in meditation. One is called the laya, means sleep, and another is distraction, vikshepa. Vikshepa you understand, where good sleep, but still I see and I am meditating straight, but I am thinking of whole world, not God. That's the vikshepa. And when you are in laya, dozing off, it's called fishing meditation, fishing meditation. Head is dominant. How to know and experience that all the world is gunas acting upon each other rather than just thinking and intellectualizing such a spiritual aspect. No. He's saying, how do we know that the whole world is made of three gunas? No, it is analytical, very reasonable. You are not to believe anything. The whole world is a mixture of rajas, tamas and sattva. You look at the trees, they are beautiful, fragrant flowers. There are poisonous flowers. There is itching flowers. That's like what is it called? Poison iron, poison oak. There are leaves. But touching your body, it will start itching and it will create some hazard for you. So three gunas are in the animal. You see a cat. One cat is angry cat, always chasing after somebody and problem creating. Another cat is very, very, very mild and docile. One cat I saw, he will be not going to that shrine. When the lady goes to the mother's in the meditation, the cat will go and sit in the door and look at like that. So she's a sattvika cat. Dog. Dog is there in the household dog. And one dog, see, he will not, it is forbidden that you cannot enter into the shrine room, okay? But he will go and put like that and stay like that. Till the mother, the lady finishes the worship and comes back. So, why the other one is chasing another rat, cat, this, that? This tamas, rajas, you see everywhere. In plant world, animal world. So, each species, in human, you can see in one family. Everyone can see in a family. Someone is a docile type. Someone said, okay, that's okay. Rat? What? Even you have not said that. He will put in your mouth and go on fighting, give a bush. A brother, sister, no? So why this variation? These are tamas, rajas, sattva. If you watch the whole world, you will find that whole world is a play of three gunas going on. Eh? Hanuman was sattvic, But yeah, but there may be many monkeys which are sattvic. Among them there are sattvic mind, and there are rajas and tamas also. So this is the, if you analyze very critically, everywhere there is an expression of sattvic quality, compassionate, but soothing. Sometimes the nature is very soothing, sometimes violent, no? Sometimes this storm, when the fire started, what was the form? It is Rajas form or it is Sattva form? Sattva form is when cool breeze is blowing, people are cheerful in the nature, no? Fragrant flower smell is, even the garden is blowing. This is it not the nature that is Sattvika, Rajasika, Tamasika? Gloomy, shivering with cold, people are almost, that's also an external environment. So if we analyze, yes, there are all the time.
See, for example, to me winter is very tamasic, but some people really love winter and they think it's sattvic or Shiva.
That is not the point, but
All meditation there.
yeah, but I am not, that is not the point, but there is, you are accepting three gunas, that's the
No,
point.
I'm saying then how can you tell that it is sattvic or tamasic or rajasic or whatever?
That is what is soothing for the many people, what is calming for many people, we take it as sattva. But your nature, you are living in, like she is living in anchored. And there is always snow, always gloomy sky. If I go 5 days, I will be running away from there. It's just when the sun does not come in the sky because we are habituated with the sunlight, but we feel that we are gloomy, no? So, individual may be different, but the total view is that. To me, there is sattvic environment, rajasic environment, tamasic. That because of my nature also, rajasic, tamasic, sattva. If I am beyond, then there is no three gunas play on me. But everyone, individual personality has tamas gun, rajas gun and sattva. So that as interacting with that, our action and reaction happens. Okay, now too late. We should not go further. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sri Ramakrishna Panamastu. So now tomorrow is Hymns of Swami Vivekananda. Tomorrow 7:30 Swami Mahajogananda. She is doing the beautiful all the hymns. Ramakrishna's hymns. Okay?
But Hanuman was a great jnani, but even he didn't want to see Krishna's face when he went to Dwarka.
Yeah, that is the Ishtanistha.